And we are live.
And welcome back, everyone. All right, so we're still discussing what we're planning on doing, who we plan on betraying or following the orders of. So, guys, you know what's at stake here. You just met a powerful white phoenix who brought you into her realm and explained to you that she has no choice but to destroy the city. You also recognize that you have a pact with Zul Malik to protect the city. You know that Dior is still out there, trapped by Aster and the corrupted Zul Malik. You also know that Radicals is somewhere in the city, likely conquering it section by section. So, what is it that you guys would like to do?
Well, I'm still a bit unsure, so I'm gonna do what I did last time. No, I do this one. What I said last time. How we should inform Zomalik of what's happening, and then my actions are going to be based on his reaction.
So, would you like to commune with Zul Malik right now?
Yes.
If everybody's down with it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, who would like to be the forefronter here? Who wants to be the one talking to Zamalik?
Not it.
Okay.
Who is it?
Who has the highest charisma here?
I have +2.
I have +1.
Okay. I have W Riz.
W Riz. All right. So, boy's gonna helm this. So, each of you. Well, tell me, how do you guys summon Zamalik?
Am I with you?
Am I with you?
I'm with you. As you question the state of your relationship with Zamalik, you close your eyes. Am I with you?
Or just Aiden?
You can if you want. Would you like to all do this?
Yeah.
All of you close your eyes.
Let's all go into a circle, hold hands.
Yeah.
Are we with you?
Am I with you?
You say, "Am I with you?" and you open your eyes, and you are all in a dark space. Just a little bit of water up to your ankles, or liquid, I should say. And in front of you, what you would assume is Malik, but you know that he is being piloted by his godly patron, Saul. So he stands there and goes, I am quite busy. Why have you come here? Have you discovered a threat to the city?
We have we have very important news.
Please, go ahead.
Alright, so basically, we were in the basement, right? And, the basement of the town, obviously.
Right.
And we saw your brother. We were like, yo, it's that dude. He was kind of chill.
Wait a minute.
What?
You're telling me that my brother is here beneath the city.
Yeah, that's not important, though. He was pretty chill. Anyway, so, we saw him, and then some random lady tried to put him in a rock, and then this little buckaroo over here.
Oh!
You forgot it.
Oh!
No, I did that on purpose. Yeah, this one over here. This one over here. Stopped him from doing that, and then we got transported to like the end of the world, literally. And
Yes,
we saw a big old phoenix, and the phoenix said, "I'm gonna destroy the town. I don't want to kill you, but like, break your pact with Zul Malik." And we're like, "Okay." And then they sent us back, but we kind of don't want to do that because we're not really trying to fight you, and we're not trying to fight that either. So like we kind of can't really do anything. So like basically what we're trying to say is you're kind of on your own here.
Also, to give a little bit more context,
Go
the Phoenix had said was they want to stop the end of the world, and what is like gearing, like the changing the gears of fate, is you, so Malik, radicals, and us. So I feel like those three different parties, one being you and another being us, are probably gonna implode if nothing's done. And the ultimatum they gave was kill you, and they probably wouldn't have to come and destroy the city, or don't do nothing, and then they'll come and destroy the city trying to kill you.
Go kill us.
Zalmalik looks down for a moment and looks back up at you, Venus.
Good afternoon.
You saw
Oh, I have more context.
you saw her, right?
Sammy?
Describe her to
Human
me.
and Phoenix form, both forms.
So Phoenix, at least a 90-foot tall building, was really, really tall. Just like a white, blinding phoenix. But also at the same time was a whole planet. Because, like, I am the end, basically. Because, like, this is the end of the world. I'm the only thing left. And all the planets were... Planets? Yeah. All the plants were her. As she, like, could communicate to the plants and change the plants to her will. And you're like, I am the end, right? And then, Boy was like, no. And then she was like, well, all of my incarnations all wanted, like, to seek the end of the world. And I don't want the end of the world. And then Boy was like, then why don't you just get rid of yourself? Problem solved. And then she was like, oh, I've tried that before, and it didn't work. And then she exploded and turned into this 5'9" asthma, white-haired woman, and she introduced herself as Sammy. So,
See,
yeah.
you understand what she is saying is madness. Her plan is to destroy the city because of what lies beneath it, what is drawn here. Allow me to finally reveal to you what this city is. El Shalad, in the ancient tongue of gods, in a language before infernal, before celestial, before primordial.
Oh my.
El Shalad means the grave. Deep beneath this city is the last place where the gods touched before they ascended into their divine realms. It is where they laid to rest their dead brethren.
Oh, so it's a graveyard?
Are you dead, fool?
That is exactly what he said. He said it's the graveyard.
No, he said it was...
El Shalad means the graveyard. It literally
Actually, it means the grave.
Also, I forgot to tell him how she said, like, we had to kill the corrupted him, and we already need to do that.
All but one god agreed to abandon the celestial bodies of their brethren here in this world before ascending. Orion.
She told us Orion was her mentor.
Yeah.
Orion has attempted to bring about the end of this world thousands of times.
Oh
Is blood
Wait.
old?
Wait. Can I talk to the DM? DM.
Yes, go ahead.
DM. Hey DM. This is giving me a revelation. Can you tell me whether I'm wrong or not? So Orion, remember how you said in the previous campaign how he showed us a sequence of how Orion is like it went through time because you like saw like the first because like because radicals as like that lava guy
The Astaroth, right?
the Astaroth, yeah, like went through time, killed off Persephone's ancestor, and Orion saw it and was like, "Oh my god, this is the meaning of the world to die." And then so I'm guessing bro's been alive for a decent amount of time, and
Yeah.
if we're making it so Sammy is the incarnation of this phoenix, rather than being the phoenix itself, then that would mean like would that mean that Orion has been teaching has been the mentor to every single one of the Phoenix's incarnation?
You, even with what your character knows, based on what you're hearing now, you might be able to infer that. Sammy said herself that Orion was the mentor and said that she was however many years old and said that she keeps coming back. Like you have enough information to kind of piece that together. Yeah.
So I was correct?
Your
Yes,
character
you
can
were.
believe that with some confidence. Yeah.
Like, yay! Okay, continue.
So he continues and says, Orion did not want to abandon godly bodies on a disgusting world, on a place where there is death and pain, when they belonged with the gods on a plane eternal. He abandoned the gods and came here to live as a mortal. He needed to know what was so good about this place that they would leave his brothers, his sisters, his loved ones here. Years passed, and someone came back. Is it possible that the gods knew that the phoenix would return, knowing that that's what phoenixes do? Is it an oversight by gods who were just wanting to be done with this world? I cannot say. For the phoenix returned, and with them others. Glory, myself, knowledge, passion returned. Chaos returned. All gods in this world that walk among us. Not quite the same as those in the divine realms, but as you can see, and he sort of crackles with energy, still quite powerful. Something happened to Orion on one of his trips. He went away and returned a different man, a different deity. He was obsessed with causing the end of this world, but not in the way he originally thought, in chaos and fire and destruction. No. He wanted this world to be one, a single entity, a single being, a planet god. I have no idea what he wanted to do, or if he expected to maintain control over such a creature, but he was convinced that the White Phoenix was key to this power. This Sammy that you know.
Yeah.
I said it before and I'll say it again. When I asked you if you were with me, I asked if you would want to stop the end of the world. I specifically said to kill the end of the world.
No!
Sammy
I'm doing
is the end of the world, and we must end her.
This isn't fair, bro.
happened?
Now that you know what you know, and how important this place is, for without the grave of the gods present here on this world, there is nowhere to bind the phoenix. I
I
cannot.
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So, in summary, Sammy is incarnation of the Phoenix, right? Um, Sammy is the end of the world. We were tasked ultimately to end the end of the world, to kill the end of the world. Now that we know what that means, but Sammy technically is that big Phoenix person. Phoenix person said she was like, I don't know, 400,000 years old. I forget. She's old. But so like, even if we kill another incarnation or whatever, like a in a phoenix always rises from its ashes. That it won't stop anything, will it?
You are very, very astute, and you are very correct. Sammy cannot be killed by conventional means. However, I am this close to unlocking the secret. I just need time.
Oh God, how much
Hey,
time
buddy.
do you?
Hey, buddy,
Yeah,
Zoma
we
Lee.
were on a time limit because Sammy was like, Sammy was like, didn't give us a time limit, but was like, you. Looks
What
like
did she
have
ask you
enough.
to do?
Kill you.
Okay, so yeah, but like, if you want details, it's like, go to like the temple district, and there's like, should be an altar with your name on it, right? And then if we were to like do something with the altar, I forgot what exactly.
Destroy it.
It's like your
You destroy your
corrupted-
soul.
Yeah. Your corrupted self would appear, and then you would murder your corrupted self, basically.
Wait,
And then
He said
she's not having you target me directly.
No, she
No,
said.
just an avatar.
He said we could
she said
either. She said
kill your
if
happy-
she's right, then your corrupted self would appear, and we would kill your corrupted self. Or if she's wrong, you you.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
either way, we have to kill you. But she's
Yeah, and she did
betting and
explicitly-
hoping on the corrupted self.
Again, I
No,
just have
she
to ask.
explicitly said she wants to kill you.
She said the corrupted self.
I have to ask this again. Very important. Is she targeting me or my corruption?
You. She's targeting you, and she wants
I-
us to kill the
wait.
corruption.
Wait, at DM, as a DM. Wait, stop. DM, I'm gonna need you to be involved with this conversation, for favor.
Good. What do you need?
So, let's think about this real quick. All right.
Yeah.
Because there's only like a 99% chance that Sammy's a lost cause and we have to kill her, but like, still, I want to talk about it. Like, so she said during the conversation something along the lines of like, we have to go and kill his corrupted self, right? And then she wouldn't have to come destroy El Shalat, right?
Her specific words were, if you break the altar and his corrupted form appears, kill his corrupted form. If you kill his corrupted form, she will stop destroying the city. If you destroy the altar and only the true Malik appears, she's asking you to kill him because she was wrong. She thought that he was corrupted and he's not. He's just crazy, and you need to go kill him. That's what she's saying. So if you want the true Malik to still be on your side, then you already know the corrupted version exists. Well, then you know when you destroy that altar, you're going to see the corrupted form and you're going to fight the corrupted form. Sammy doesn't know that the corrupted form isn't Zul Malik. She doesn't know that. She believes either way, whatever the problem is, it has to die. So you need to go kill that problem. And I'm going to go blow this city up because if I don't do that, it's going to continue gaining power. So while your kind of task here, it looks like, is can I find the altar, destroy the corrupted form before Sammy obliterates the city? because you already know the corrupted guy exists because you believe Zul Malik. But Malik is standing in front of you. He doesn't look corrupted. You kind of made a pact with him. Now, that's the one side. The other side is, of course, you can just choose not to care about any of it and kill all the versions of Zul Malik. Or you can turn against Sammy. But that's where you are right now. Like, you know the corrupted form already exists, which means that you can be pretty sure when you destroy that altar, the corrupted form is going to appear. You know?
Okay. So. Okay, that helps a lot. Thank you. Okay. So. We know as players and as player characters that there is a corrupted version of Zul Malik if Zul Malik was correct. How, Aster Joe said how he made a pact with Zul Malik, but then that corrupted version of him appeared. As well as the fact that during the last session, the the really disgusting acid stomach we were placed in was very resembled the ball cube of flesh that.
Are you saying this
now,
as a character or as a player?
As a player. This is supposed to be a discussion. So we as players and as player characters, know that the corrupted version of Zul Malik exists. So then we can purge the corrupted version of Zul Malik. But that was one of the things that we needed to do anyways. So technically, and also just to answer the question to begin with, Zul Malik was like, I need to make sure, is Sammy targeting me or my corrupted self? Because what I got from Johnson Harris was that if Zul Malik is just being wild, then that's no good. And then Zul Malik is to die. But it's not Zul Malik being wild, it's Zul Malik's corrupted self that somehow gained sentience. Right? So we know that he isn't Sammy is targeting the problem. And the problem isn't Zul Malik. It's the problem is Zul Malik's corrupted self. So
well, technically the problem is Zul Malik, but know that. Because she's saying, because she's going against Zul Malik's ideals, but she thinks that
keep cutting out.
the ideals. Oh my gosh. What about now? Okay.
Sure.
So she thinks that she's going against his ideals. He thinks that his ideals are not his own; it's his corrupted self. But she doesn't know that it is his own. Like, does that make sense? If she doesn't know that what's going on is his true self, is what he's actually thinking. She thinks that it's his corrupted self. So if we kill his corrupted self, then technically she's not targeting Zul Malik. She's targeting his corrupted self. So if we kill his corrupted self, then it'll stop this with her, and then she won't destroy the world, and then unknowingly we can continue with our mission, and then
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Here's
like is that
pretty
like,
on the ball. Yeah.
whatever you're saying, to build on to what you're saying, like, remember how when we were talking to Zul Malik that one time when he figured out that he had his corrupted self, he was like he awoke, like we reawakened him that time when we went to the portal, right? Remember how there's that skeleton dude who was trying to talk to Zul Malik in Infernal, but we actually had to talk to him in Celestial, and then we summoned him back to life somehow. Or we him back into himself back into sentience. So that means that the corrupted ideals, if like Sammy's thinking about like if they have different ideals, it isn't Zul Malik's ideals, it's the corrupted version of Zul Malik's ideals, because the corrupted version of Zul Malik had been running rampant while the actual Zul Malik was slumbering until we woke him up, right? And I think it would have ideals, at least a little bit, because it's sentient enough to make packs. So, I don't know, but this all came from the point of like. Also, okay, Aiden, do you have anything to say?
What?
Do you have anything to say about what we've been talking about?
Not really.
That's actually.
I'm just listening.
Actually,
I don't need to talk. I just gotta listen. I'm a good listener.
but yeah. God. So.
So as we go back to the reality of this conversation, Zomalik has turned to you and asked you this question: is Sammy targeting me or targeting my corrupted form?
Your corrupted form.
And she looks.
Not targeting you.
When you say that, she looks at you and goes, "Interesting."
I think I can give you a bit more context.
If it is true that she realizes I have a split personality at the moment, it means that she is sentient.
The Sammy?
And there's a clear like click. You can see it even in this like godly form here, like this click in his head that up until this moment, up until right now, Solmalik believed that Sammy was a force of nature, just a thing that happens. When you see it, it's a sign of the end times. It's coming, right? And all the way up until right this moment, he did not even consider that Sammy could even formulate those kinds of thoughts. Not that Sammy, because he's not thinking about Sammy. Sammy's like a humanoid creature, the white phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the white phoenix, because you just told him that you saw the white phoenix, and the white phoenix became an Asomar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in his head, you can sort of see this thing playing out in his head. He's like, that shouldn't be possible. Once the white phoenix appears, it's the end times. There's no going back from the end times. So you're starting to see him like click together, like, no, wait, she might be sentient. Something is different now. What was different? What's happening? He's trying to click it together. And he looks at you and goes, I have much to think about.
Okay.
Here's what we know. Whether or not this Sammy is truly the end times, or I've gotten it wrong, changes nothing right now. My corrupted form is still out there and wreaking havoc. And as you said, the White Phoenix might stop her rampage upon the grave, upon El Shalad, if you are able to defeat my corrupted form. So that's what we must do. Go to the temple district. In the ruins of the temple district, you will find my shrine. It is still within the rubble, but I can feel its power. It's still standing. Destroy it and end this threat.
Aye, Captain.
You guys, by the way, separately from this, just want to let you know that when you were inside the realm of the White Phoenix, you all regained all of your hit points as if you had a short rest. So you guys can give yourself a short rest. I mean, not a short rest, a long rest, as if you had a long rest. So, boy, what's your max hit point? I think it's 64?
It's 54.
54. Mercury, what's your max hit points?
It is 56.
And Venus, your max hit points?
48.
So guys, just a question: do you guys head to the Temple District?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I feel like we should leave, but also at the same time, I kind of want to know where the fox is pointing to, because Sammy also said you need to find Glory.
Yes. So, Glory, when you emerge, well, which way did you go? We didn't get there through the slums, right? You went back to the Temple District, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, well, and I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. Yes. Yeah, I remember you went back to the Temple District because you guys didn't want to go through the slums area. You came back upstairs and then went to the Temple District. And then down that way into the underground. So you guys actually exit the cavern, back up the scrambling up the mudslid, destroyed cave-in area that leads back up into the temple district itself. And when you emerge from that, you are met with this sight.
Oh boy, let's see.
That's kind of a lot.
Oh boy,
wow.
oh boy.
Oh wow.
I recognize that. That's an altar, right?
Standing in the distance in the rubble, next to what appears to be an altar, is Aster Julian, flanked by 3 of these corrupted eyes of Zolmalik. Aster sees you emerge and goes, "Well, there you are. I've been wondering where you've been. Now, let me tell you this. I know for a fact that you've been down there sort of making a mess of things. And I remember hiring you, and let me just be clear, to not make a mess of things."
My bad, yo.
My bad. We can pay you back. I don't know what to say.
Oh, I severely doubt that. Now, let me ask you this. Who do you work for? Are with me. And I want all 3 of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Bro.
What did he say?
Are you with me? That's what he said. He said, "Are you with me?"
Not cool, but I have a
What
plus
is the
7.
wisdom?
No.
I have a +1.
17.
17.
Nice.
Wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws.
Okay, my wisdom is +1, guys.
So is mine.
You win these. Trust. 10.
Dang.
Okay.
I got a 21.
21.
I got a 17 and Kill got a 10.
17. So 21, 17 is fine.
Yeah.
Mercury. You feel yourself go rigid where you are. Your eyes point directly forward, and you're just standing there. That's what Mercury and Boy, you see Mercury. Venus and Boy, you see Mercury just standing there. Mercury. There is this sound all around you. This gurgling, squelching sound of flesh sliding over flesh. The sound of swallowing and spitting. And the ground feels wet and soft. It is dark here. An eye opens up in front of you, and then another to your side, and then 2 more to your right. And then 1,000 eyes open all at once. And that's where we'll stop our session.
That's actually so
W.
crazy.
W.
You, bro. If Dior couldn't fight against this guy, what do you think is gonna happen if we try to fight against this guy? Ain't it fair?
And
It's looking pretty tough over here, guys. Right now you guys are up against Aster Julian, who was going toe-to-toe with a black dragon a moment ago, and 3 of these corrupted eyes of Zolmalik, and one of your party members is currently staring into the abyss.
Wasn't one of those? Isn't one of those eyeballs like have 100 hit points each?
Yeah, certainly.
Bro, I'm so done.
We have to snipe Aster. We have to snipe him.
We have to snipe Aster first.
Listen, you guys. By the way, you guys' current level, I believe, is 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys, listen, you recently got that level. You just became level 6. Maybe y'all are powerful. Maybe you got some moves you didn't have before. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Why do I have a feeling you're leading us up to failure?
Hey, all I'm saying is that there are some options and fun things that might be going on in this particular battle, and I hope you guys can figure out the mechanics.
Question!
Yes.
And before we do, can I store a spell in the book really quickly?
I can say that once you learned what the book does, you immediately did that thing. So you may store a spell.
Do I have to tell you what that spell is, or just
You don't have to tell me what it is.
question? Spells that require a certain amount of time to like set up. If I put it in the book, does it automatically set up?
Your book would begin casting it. Like if something lasts 10 minutes, well, that's like 7 battles. Like it's a very long time. So each round is 6 seconds in battle. So 10 minutes is 60 rounds. So yeah. Basically, what you can do there is you can cast the spell and set it down and do other things, but battle is different. That would be really good if you guys were setting an ambush, because then you could place the book down, cast the spell, and then right before the spell's about to go off, set off your ambush, and then the battle would start. They kept the spell. You know what I mean?
Yep. Know what you mean.
All right, should we do the outro thing now?
Yes, we should. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. My name is Aaron Schaefer. I have been your dungeon master, and I am with.
Savannah, Leah, Sammy.
Oh, back to Sammy.
Michaela as the god of glory.
God of glory in the house.
And Aiden as corrupted Zomalik.
Corrupted Zoma League. Just a player character, as I expected.
Yep.
Thank you very much, guys. It has been a blast.